Alright, in this video I'm going to be talking about equipment, ruins, uh, div equipment, and all that nonsense. Um, for the basics, for equipment, I'd say get at least your first five. At least when you're first starting up, your first main five team to all red gear. And then eventually when you unlock more teams, make sure like the minimum is red gear. Like don't go like red gear 2 star or 3 star until you get everybody all 15, at least 15 sets of red gear 1 star, and then eventually start upgrading them to all at least 3 star before you go any higher, because equipment 4 star and higher, they get super expensive. Like just making one 5 star is 71 million gold, and it's not a huge difference. Like if I upgrade one, 68 million gold. It's only a 17,000 power up. It's not that big of a difference. And if I upgrade a second one, there'll be a little bit more, which is 29 because of the 2-piece bonus. So you'll get a little bit more HP, defense, and attack. But it's not worth it. Now all my gold is gone for just 2 equipments. So I'd say your best bet is at least 3 star to your top 15. The 3 teams you want to make, like 3-star gear, because that you can just unequip and then re-equip onto whoever you want. The ruins are a little more tricky. I'd say try to aim for purple on everybody, but of course having a blue or a green there is fine. Like ruins you can also move around, but those are harder to move around because they have special skills. Like for my Lucifer, I made sure to get the immortal skill so that he stays alive longer. And I aimed to get crit hit and attack instead of HP. Like for the basics, like if you just want power, like CP, I'd aim for like attack and HP for the stats. Skills wise, I wouldn't really worry too much about them until like legendary ruins. There you want to make sure you get a skill that you like for every hero, because every hero has different abilities and whatnot. Like for my Gaia, I made sure to get rebirth so that she's like constantly healing and staying alive. For my Luna, I got vampire so that she heals herself for the damage she does, and shake so that she does a little bit more. What else? Oh yeah, and then the skills, like these. So yeah, skills. I would aim. I usually buy dodge, tenacity, which upgrades defense, and I don't buy increased damage just because that's on a time limit. And 5 seconds, I feel like most fights usually last a little longer than 5 seconds. Don't get me wrong, this would definitely help on certain characters. I just personally don't go for that. I usually do crit hit, dodge. What else do I do? Well, I have a bunch, so I just buy a bunch. I do crit effect runestone as well. Like on my Metis, I went with critical hit chance so that her crit chance increases, and attack so that her attack increases. So she just does way more damage. For like my tanks, like Gaia, I did tenacity, which increases defense and HP. And then Lucifer, which is a warrior, I think I did attack and dodge, just so that he has a lot of dodge. So he dodges a lot. Like right now you don't see it in the stats because I don't have any dodge on like equipment or whatnot, but in games he has 10% plus whatever I have in character potential. 15. So he has 25% dodge at the beginning of fights. Well, which is, I think, is pretty nice. Dodging 1 out of 4 hits. And then healers. Healers, I also do HP, and I think I'm gonna go. Did I put a second one on somebody? I did not. I think I want to go. I think I'm gonna go dodge as well on healers. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go dodge and HP on my healers. That's what I'm personally gonna do. And then for div equipment, your best bet, honestly, you're not gonna get a full set of 4. Honestly, like, it's very hard. I only got 1 set because of the VIP gift. So like, you're rarely ever gonna get a full set. Your best bet is to just put on literally just and the best gear you have on each of your characters. So like, if you have a perfect, put a perfect, even if it doesn't match. Like oh, here, person. Yeah, like, see, this one's all mixed and matched. I just put on whatever's there. But sometimes you do want to try to aim for at least like 2 sets of 2, or at least 1 set of 2, because then you get that 1 bonus, which is just fine. Like, see, I did 1 bonus. I did get, what was it? I got a full bonus here, which is fine. I mean, but if I get like a perfect or something, I would swap it out and just lose the second battle set, because it doesn't do too much. The stats are just insane between a perfect and a picked. Like, let's see, the picked adds 395,000 defense, and a perfect adds 425,000 defense. That's a good, what, 70,000? No, that's a good 30,000 more defense. That's a good chunk. So it's definitely better to have just better gear, even if it doesn't match. And yeah, if you can't get all 5 stars, that's fine. You can just go to exchange and just buy the 4 stars when you get enough of these. But like right now, as I said before, I think in my previous video, all my gear for my top 15 are all 5 stars. You could also just, whenever you swap characters around, just swap their equipment to whatever you want. What else is there? The corundums I haven't messed around with too much, so I don't really know what's best. I'm kind of just going with the flow, just putting whatever. What else? This middle gear is also really hard to get, and it doesn't add too much, but it does add some buffs. So I just put it on my strongest heroes. Yeah, and then when you want to synthesize, I'd say I usually do 4 with the green. If I mess up, well, I mess up, and then I'll eventually get a red, which is fine. But if I get it with just 4, that's also fine. Blues and higher, I always make sure to have all 5, just cause. And I wouldn't start combining epics until you have at least epics on your top 15 heroes. And I guess that's about it for all the equipment side of things. Yeah, I'll see you around.